Titanfall 1 had great game potential buried beneath a dearth of content and a lack of variety. Titanfall 2, however, flips the script in just about every way. Here are the top 10 reasons why Titanfall 2 is better than Titanfall 1. In terms of upgrades and improvements, it has to start with the 6 new Titans. From Ion to Scorch, from Ronin to Northstar, from Tone to Legion, this is one incredible group of mechs. Now you've got melee Titans, you've got sniper Titans, you've got big armored Titans, you've got small lithe Titans, you've got Titans who can soar and Titans who can shoot up close, and all of this contributes to a huge increase in variety and fun on the battlefield. My personal favorite is Northstar with his ability to scope in from long range, although most are loving Ronin and his slice and dice sword abilities. Regardless of who your favorite is though, 6 new Titans is probably the most important improvement from Titanfall 1 to Titanfall 2. Multiplayer has definitely been amped, but some may argue that the amazing single-player campaign is in fact the most important upgrade for this sequel. Titanfall 2 finally gives us the other half of the package and really comes through with a home run. This is a short but super sweet campaign that encapsulates all the reasons why Titanfall is a good and successful franchise. You've got lots of parkour, lots of Titan action, lots of diverse environments, and huge set-piece moments on a roller coaster ride through the 9 missions in single player. It's also one of the most fun and fresh FPS campaigns I've played in quite some time. This single player is definitely not one to miss. And the inclusion of campaign delivers another important aspect that was missing from the first, and that is lore and characters. The inclusion of BT gives us a face and personality to associate with, to like, and to remember. Plus, the bosses in single player are super cool, have a lot of style and pizzazz, and reveal how these Titans can fit in with humans and give us a much bigger and broader sense of what the Titanfall world holds. We now have names, we now have places, we now have people, and we now have a much bigger investment in what the Titanfall world and frontier has to offer. While single player was definitely incredibly important this time around, progression in multiplayer was maybe just as critical, and they've nailed it. There are a lot more weapons, a lot more abilities, a whole long list of things that you can unlock for both your pilot and your Titan, and this increases replayability dramatically. And I love what they did to burn cards, converting them this time around to boosts, a new form of kill streak that functions more like a kill assist and gives you something to gun for during your point sprees. These are things like amped weapons, increased decoys, and my personal favorite, the deadly smart pistol. And I love the fact that you can acquire these multiple times throughout the game, and they don't make you win, but rather give you increased assets to accomplish your goals. While we're on the topic of progression, let's not forget something else that was a must-have for Titanfall 2, increased customization. They definitely delivered that here, unlocking all sorts of colorways and decals for both your pilot and your Titan. There's a lot of different colors and patterns, and it really allows you to customize and personalize your pilot, but more importantly your Titan, with nose art and crazy schemes that make him all your own. All of these additional options in terms of Titans and weaponry and abilities really increases the amount of teamwork options in Titanfall 2. I now feel like it is much more important and much more enjoyable to coordinate with your friends as you fight through these different matches, because you can have a Ronin up-close melee Titan paired with a Northstar long-range Titan and deal massive damage. Similarly with pilots, if you want to tag team up and devise a strategy amongst your loadouts, that is much more encouraged here with a far greater arsenal. All of that teamwork and tactics can be employed in the new multiplayer modes of Titanfall 2, which I feel do a much better job of highlighting the strengths, the speed, and the style of this game. The ideal example is Bounty Hunt, a crazy intense risk-reward mode where you're going out to collect cash and have to decide whether you're going to deposit what you have or gun for more. I always get caught in these manic moments where I'm trying to increase my total only to die on the way back to the bank. You gotta be careful, but it is so much fun to let your streak ride and try to take that dollar total to the top. As mentioned at the top, the two greatest challenges for Titanfall 2 to overcome were lack of variety and lack of content. Well, with the upgraded roster of Titans, with the upgraded arsenal of weaponry, with the new boosts, the new progression, the new customization, the new maps, the new modes, you have a whole lot more diversity in moment-to-moment gameplay. It's just so much more fun to see 6 different types of Titans out there, to see a whole cavalcade of weaponry out there, to see different-looking pilots, different decals on those Titans, and in general, just a whole lot more controlled chaos for these super freaking fluid controls to play out in. I love the fact that they have amped everything in Titanfall 2 and given us the variety we truly desired. And of course, taken as a whole, this creates Titanfall 2 to be one giant complete package. You now have a fully realized multiplayer mode and an incredibly surprising single-player showcase that really puts the controls and the mechanics of Titanfall to the test and delivers with an A+. I love what they've done on both sides of the coin. Single player and multiplayer deliver, and now Titanfall 2 can be enjoyed offline, online, everywhere in between, and I think is a far greater and stronger game than Titanfall 1. I've been enjoying the heck out of it. I hope you guys have been enjoying my content and enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Let me know if you like these top 10 type lists. I'll bring more your way, as well as reviews, walkthroughs, and all the other good stuff that the gaming fall season has to offer. Until that time though, everybody, thanks so much for watching. I love you so much. You guys are fantastic. And until next time, drink some hot chocolate, and we will see you all later.